What up, guys? I'm Tyler, and this is Movie News Recap, where we talk everything movie news. And yesterday was a Super Bowl, which means we had a ton of new trailers come out yesterday that we got to talk about. I'm going to tell you guys everything I thought about these trailers, good, bad, and what I thought was the best trailer and the worst trailer. So I'm going to give you guys my ranking from least favorite to favorite and everything in between, so let's go ahead and dive on in. And at last place, to nobody's surprise, is the Smurfs. If you saw the trailer they put out earlier last week, you probably saw this coming from a mile away. It took me 3 whole tries just to get through that original trailer, and this time around, it got no better. None of the jokes were landing, and it just looked so smurfing bad. They kept saying smurfing too much, too.
I think I just smurfed my pants.
And the Gargamel design was atrocious. But with all that said, I will say I don't hate the animation style. I see a lot of people going off on it online, but I actually kind of like it. But with that being said, my biggest problem with it is actually the fact that we're doing the CGI live-action hybrid thing again that we did all the way back in 2011 with the Smurfs movie. And I actually like that movie with Neil Patrick Harris, but, you know, they can do what they want to do. I think really the Smurfs were never meant for the big screen, and the IP is not really ever going to work like this. So at least we got one more Smurfs movie coming out this summer. So if you saw this trailer, let me know what you thought about it, and if you're more excited about it than me, I'd like to know that too. Anyways, coming in 6th place, next up, is a more controversial pick, and that is Lilo and Stitch. Don't get me wrong, the trailer was actually super cute and funny, and I loved the way they incorporated it into the Super Bowl. But my biggest problem with this is actually the fact that we haven't seen Lilo yet. We're 3 full teasers into this movie, and we haven't seen the second titular character. And on top of that, we haven't seen any of the other aliens or any of the other characters. All we've seen is Stitch. And that's getting me a little worried, especially with the fact that this was originally supposed to be a straight-to-Disney Plus movie. I'm afraid that maybe this movie's still going to look like that, even though they're sending it to theaters now. So I'm hoping and praying that the next trailer we get, we're going to see some Lilo and maybe some of the other characters. But until then, we're just going to have to hope and pray. But since this wasn't really an actual trailer and it was just more of a Super Bowl incorporation, I don't know. I guess it's going to have to go here just because there wasn't anything to really get excited about. You know, so with that being said, coming in at 5th place is Mission Impossible, probably another more controversial pick. Not gonna lie, I actually like the part where Tom Cruise was talking up the 2 teams before the Super Bowl started more than I actually like the teaser. And the only reason about that is it was just more of Tom Cruise doing stunts. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at that. Not any more about the actual plot or the story. Thing is I'm already excited for this movie. So there's nothing about this that actually got me more excited to move my excitement meter up or down for this. So it did its job. It didn't get me less excited, but it also didn't do its job in the fact that it didn't get me more excited. So, I mean, not a bad trailer, just nothing new, nothing really original. But, I mean, it was still kind of fun. And then in 4th place, this is where it's getting a little bit tighter, but I'm going to have to go with Jurassic World Rebirth. To be completely honest, the only reason Jurassic World Rebirth is in 4th place is because it's just reused footage of the trailer they put out earlier last week. It's just edited in a couple different ways, and they cut out the jokes to make it a little bit more serious, which I did like that. I like the fact that the tone was a little bit more serious. I did like the fact that they cut out those jokes that didn't exactly land in the first trailer. But with that being said, it was just the same footage, not much to say about it. So it was just a cool idea to see that on the big Super Bowl ad. But other than that, there's nothing new to it. I did like the trailer, but it did basically the same thing that the first trailer did for me. So nothing special about that. But now we're getting to the top 3 where it gets really, really close. And coming into 3rd place is Brad Pitt's F1. Now, to be completely fair, I was already super excited from this movie the moment I heard it was announced. And when they put out the earlier teaser earlier last year, I was actually really excited about it then too. But this trailer just took it to a whole nother level. Brad Pitt looks amazing. The adrenaline, the action just looks so good. I love the cinematography, and just the vibe and aesthetic that they're showing on this is amazing. And on top of all that, it's basically just Top Gun and Cars meet, and those are 2 of my favorite movies of all time. So I cannot complain about this trailer whatsoever, and if I'm being completely honest, it 100% would have been my favorite trailer of the Super Bowl if the other 2 movies that I'm about to list hadn't came out yet. So with that being said, coming in 2nd place is none other than the live-action How to Train Your Dragon movie. To be completely honest, I might be a little biased here because I absolutely love these 3 original animated movies that this one's based off of. I cannot complain about any aspect of this trailer. It just left me with a huge smile the entire time. I even recorded my first reaction to that trailer and put it up on Instagram and YouTube Shorts, and I was just blown away. Every aspect of it looked perfect to me. Hiccup sounds amazing. The dragons look perfect. The Red Death looked awesome. And I just cannot wait for Wednesday when this full trailer comes out. And if I'm being completely honest, if that full trailer had came out yesterday, that would probably have been my number one trailer of the Super Bowl. But it wasn't, so here it is at second place. Still an amazing trailer. Could not be more excited about this movie, and I need June and July to get here now for all these summer movies that are coming out. And coming in at first place, to probably nobody's surprise, is Marvel's The Thunderbolts. I have to say, every aspect of this trailer had me so excited, especially the David Harbour Red Guardian moments. I just had a huge smile on my face every single time he was on screen. He is going to be by far my favorite character in this movie, I can already tell you that. But it's also so nice to see Bucky on the big screen again. He deserves to be there. And then Yelena looks amazing. I love her chemistry with all the characters, and I love Ghost's new costume. It looks amazing. And then Sentry up there, oh my gosh, Sentry looks so threatening and so serious, even though we've only seen silhouettes of him. And I just love the cinematography and vibe that this movie looks like it's going for, all the grunginess of it and the darkness. It looks like it's going to be a complete different version, like a team-up movie of Winter Soldier almost. I love the look of this. I cannot complain about any aspect of it, and just like most people, I think this was by far my favorite trailer of the Super Bowl. So I do have to give the crown for the best Super Bowl trailer of 2025 to Marvel's The Thunderbolts. But with that, that was all the trailers we had at this year's Super Bowl. Go ahead and go down there though in the comment section and let me know which one was your favorite and which one was your least favorite and everything in between. I would love to know your guys' rankings of these trailers as well, and I cannot wait to go see all these movies this year and let you know my opinion on them when they finally come out. But until next time, I'm Tyler. Take care.